Thank you for joining the Visual Deliverance Podcast. I'm your host, Carolyn Dell. Today, we're going to talk about faith being a muscle. It takes your entire spiritual muscle to believe, to have faith, to trust God. When you can't see your way in the middle of the dark places in life, I've given up so many times to the point where all I had left was a mustard seed of faith. And if any of you know, mustard seeds are ridiculously small. I mean, maybe even 2 millimeters in diameter. They are so small. It's easy to override that still small voice. It's easy to turn away and just listen to the dark thoughts come to mind. You can entertain hatred, bitterness, jealousy, comparison, and everything contrary to God and His Word and the fruits of the Spirit. Because when you're going through trials and the days where you want to give up, trying to remember God's promises can be difficult. Remembering how He's brought you out before, it's in a distance at the present moment of your trial sometimes. What's close during those times is God. But here's the crossroads that we all have on those days: to look to the left and to the right and compare and contrast, to look down and surrender, or to look to the hills from where comes your help. Use your muscle of faith to look up. Plant that mustard seed of faith. Ask God to bless your unbelief and give you His strength, to give you what you need to exercise that faith, for it to grow in the ground in that moment. Sometimes you can't remember every scripture, but you can remember small things like, Lord, I only have a mustard seed of faith. You said that you'll be my strength. When I'm weak, please be my strength. Help me to keep going. Bless my unbelief, Lord, because I'm tired. Order my steps. Restoration will begin in that moment. Faith is truly a choice. It's truly a muscle that has to be exercised. We walk by faith and not by sight. Sometimes when we're in despair, we are blind and we are just asking God to hold our hand and give us the next step, give us the next breath, give us the next sentence. Whatever it is, He is with us. And if we yield to Him, He'll do just that. He will give you enough strength to go on. You will mount up on wings like an eagle and you will soar. I know it's hard sometimes, but in those very moments you want to give up. And sometimes, let's be honest, sometimes we want to give up, but God says, no, you don't get to do that today. And His love for us, it will come in and save us. So in those moments of desperation, in those moments when life gets so hard, just get that mustard seed. Ask God to bless your unbelief and use that mustard seed. If you have an opportunity, Google a mustard seed. Google what it looks like. Google what a mustard seed looks like once it grows. And you'll see how that little piece of faith that you are hanging on to, that one word that God has given you that you're hanging on to, watch and see how it grows from a moment of desperation to a moment of surrendering to God. Watch and see how it grows. And you You will be glad that you yielded to God so He can give you peace and strength to move on. Because if at the crossroads you don't look up, but you look to the left or to the right, you end up going in the wrong direction. So instead of looking to the left or to the right, look up. Look to God. Look to the hills from which cometh your help. Your help comes from God, not your circumstances. Be blessed, everyone.